Giving people word on the street with Sam Rock and Luke.
Gregb, yup.
Yo, today, man, we're gonna get right into it, man. I just want to say this. You know, my man Darren Macklin, you know, lost his son. You know, the tragic, death. But I just want to say, brother, I'm out there, praying for you. I hope you get through that water. You know what I'm saying? I know the waves are rough and everything. I couldn't be there today because I was out doing something else. I wish I was there, but I'm just want to know your prayers is with you, brother. My prayers are with you and the family. I've been on y'all all my life, And I just want to say that on this podcast. My heart go out to your family. But getting right into it, brother, Gregb, it's some smoke.
Only in Rocky Mountain.
Always in Rocky Mountain.
Only in Rocky. Like this. Man, listen, it burns me up. If you think I'm playing, Google council members in Philadelphia who have been locked up, who have done less than these guys have done in the city of Rocky Mountain. Yeah. Google it. Google the city councilmen who've been locked up for stealing less than the money these guys are stealing.
They locked up white men, white women, black men, black women, Muslims. They didn't care who they locked up. You were messing with that money,
you going to jail.
They had locked up a black Muslim lady. She put $500,000 in her nonprofit. She done snatched all of it out. They came back after about. She didn't know where it was at.
And now she in jail.
She in jail.
But these dudes, listen. Let's rewind the beam footage. Right, we gonna go back just a tad. Before these clowns decided to go to the Omni Grove Hotel in the mountains, word got out. We caught wind. We put it on blast.
That's it.
The first thing that came out their mouth, okay? Do you remember? It was, we're going for affordable housing. We want to see the way they do it in Asheville.
Now,
really?
They wanted to see the world in Asheville.
Exactly, or for your money. But here's the crazy part. Asheville is the highest place in North Carolina. The highest place to live. None of y'all can afford to live there unless you are a millionaire or somewhere in that bracket.
Are you riding the you riding the citizens' coattail?
That too. Or the citizens paying for it.
Paying for it.
But they pushed that down the citizens' throat. We're going for affordable housing. Affordable housing. Affordable housing. And what really came out? $70,000 later, they went up there to have a party on taxpayer dollars. It makes no sense. What you think about that?
It makes no sense, man. It really don't. Really don't, man. It's sad. And the sad thing about it, you have guys that got their own shows. I just like putting name Bronson and Nehemiah. They riding up there. Andre Rubin, T.J. Walker, Mr. Davis from Meadowbrook. Matter of fact, he got about 8 murders in the last 5 years, and he went out there. He don't come speak at the city council about the murders and that. He come speak about the cats in the city.
Oh, you talking about the murders in his ward?
In his ward, but he went up there. Often what?
Why?
Top pep, because it's Andre campaign manager right there.
Ah,
so
that's what
he went up there. So it's just amazing how all you black people. And I'm going to keep it 100. Uppity black people. Uppity. The ones that's middle class, that make over $80,000, $90,000 a year, and I only make about $24,000. So I'm not in y'all class. That y'all look down on us, but y'all think y'all can tell the other black people what we need. No, we need you to go. Get.
Yep.
That's what we need you to do.
They need to bounce, man. I mean, listen. Corruption is corruption.
Yes, it is.
Some of the stuff that these guys is doing here, look at other cities. On some real ish, they should be locked up. Period. They stealing money.
Locked up,
They
don't let
stealing
me out.
exactly, and they
No.
stealing everything that ain't welded to the concrete.
Ain't
It don't
lying.
make no damn sense what they doing. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
You got to chill out with cussing.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill with the cuss. I find myself.
Look who telling you that. Yeah, but
That's what we try to do.
dude,
We try to chill with the
out,
language.
chill out.
Keep it PG.
But sometimes,
13.
man, sometimes you got to laugh for crying, man. Cause this right here don't make no sense, man.
I don't understand the people here. Why nobody ain't downtown protesting? Why they are not demanding that these crooks resign? Why are y'all not demanding that these dudes go to jail? $70,000, not $700, $70,000 plus. It makes no sense. They stealing all this money, and then it's the same majority, the headless horsemen, who continue to do what they do.
So people, you better understand that these guys are running everybody out of this city.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, but right now, this is what needs to happen. There needs to be a protest, not requesting, but demanding that they resign immediately. Them, all four of them so-called people that voted to go to Omni Grove, as well as their city manager. They need to run her dusty ass out of here too. Yeah, I'll find me again. But anyway, my number is 215-796-8429. If you are tired like I'm tired, and you willing to protest, hold up some signs, and make some noise, demanding that these bums get out of here, ride with me.
Well,
Call my number.
My number is 2529. Get out!
Well, nah, I'm on some real ish. Because this is sickening. I'm not used to this. I'm from a whole different city, and I'm coming in here raising waves and making noises. My thing is, I need for any of y'all that's watching this podcast that live in Rocky Mount, that is sick and tired of being sick and tired, that want to protest, not just sit in the background, watch the podcast and laugh. If you're tired of paying these high utility bills, if you're tired of watching these guys take your $70,000 and party like it's 1999,
Party like a rock star.
call my number, 215-796-8429. It's time to do something. The talk time is done.
Can you dig it, baby? Mean Gene. Check this out. I'm feeling. I'm ready. I'm riding with my man.
Let's do it.
I'm tired of the concerned citizens, Rocky Mount Pride. I put something up there last week about the inspector. Come to find out again, this week he shut down one of our sites again. But y'all sit there talking, you don't know Louis Ramirez. He's a good guy. Let me tell you something right now. He ain't no good guy. He's just like Andre and Ruben. If you talk about Andre and Ruben, you better talk about Ramirez. Because every time I look around, y'all dog Andre and Ruben to the utmost. I don't care about him. I don't care. You keep dogging. I'm keeping 100. Y'all right. But be fair. If Ramirez doing the same thing, Louis doing the same thing, he need to be burnt up. His picture need to be put up there on Facebook too. Because everybody need to know this is the man that's come around in Edgecombe County trying to put his chest out there and talk bad about people and code enforcement while he ain't telling his boss doing the same thing. A man stand up to cowards. A man stand up to bullies. And that goes to show you ain't no man. You ain't no man. You the same as them. You all in the same game. And so I don't duck no rate on nobody. But I will be down Monday morning to see the inspectors. You can believe that. Let's get it.
But the other thing I got is, listen, people, it's time. It's time to join together and put a straight up rally together and run these bums up out of here. It's time. Let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it. Let's get them up out of here. It's time for these cats to bounce. And if they ain't gonna bounce, we're gonna make them bounce. We're going to keep putting pressure on them until they slide right up out of here.
Listen.
And everything they stole from the city,
Listen.
that needs to come back. They need jail time for what they just did.
You're absolutely right. They need jail, prison time, federal time. I don't care what time is it. Nighttime, daytime, where they need it. But at the end of the day, let me tell y'all something.
They got to go.
I see a lot of white people on Facebook talking about these people. And they hide behind dolls, cats, superheroes, bags, and image and everything. And I don't know half of these people. And I see a lot of black people talking good about them guys. And some black people talking bad about them. But let me tell you something. Whoever was the 200 and some white people came to Unity Cemetery, helped me and Tyree Pippen, I tip my hats to y'all. I bow to y'all. Because y'all showed me so much respect that y'all didn't care nothing about this politics stuff. Y'all came on the fighting grounds with me and Tyree Pippen, and y'all came to a black cemetery. I don't need all them fake people that's behind it. Give me y'all 200 some people. Give me y'all come downtown and rally against me. Stand beside me, because y'all the ones that got guts. The rest of them that's all on Facebook talking all this stuff about the inspector, they won't at the cemetery. But they can talk behind the picture. They can talk about that. If you got guts for your city, that's Saturday to ride. That's Saturday to open the Red Sea.
I put my jack up there. 215-796-8429. Hit my jack up. So we gonna get it together.
My phone number is 252-883-7706. If you're ready to do that, you ain't gotta call me, text me, and say you're ready for the movement to happen. If you want to go down into the city hall and stand there and protest, I'm gonna be there. I ain't scared of none of it.
Let's make it pop.
Let's make it happen.
Let's do the
If you want Rochelle Small Tone to go, let's do it.
Get out of here.
If y'all want TJ Walker to get out there in 2023, don't vote for somebody else. Get him out of there.
He needs to go
Andre
back.
Knight, 2023, get out of here.
Get him out of here.
Ruben Blackwell,
Not real, man.
you come up this year, bro.
Ooh. You gotta go.
Out of there.
Yeah, it's time for all of them to go. They have no regard for your tax dollars. They have no respect for the citizens. It's their way or the highway. They taking people property with the majority vote. What other city council is doing that?
Watch this. What's the movie that Benny Siegel played in? With robbing people in the city?
I forgot.
State property.
State property joint.
Either you gonna get down
or lay down.
I lay down. That's how we run.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, that's how you know. That's the game. You can't keep robbing my grandbaby from her future. I'm gonna fight.
There's no money going in these wars.
What you talking about? I'm gonna fight.
That's now I want y'all to understand something, right? Check this out. They don't have the budget that they passed. Check this out. Priority to them is downtown. Damn everything else. Okay. Right. $552,000 for promoting downtown development. Grants, taxpayer money. Use that with the majority vote. They put it in the budget. Incentives to increase supply. How the hell do you supply affordable housing? $500,000. Okay. Then you got another. That's right now. That's already $100 and something thousand. Now they got another one. What is it? Promoting downtown development. No. Promoting downtown development. $552,500. Grants to rehabilitate housing. $500,000. Grants incentives to increase supply of affordable housing. $500,000. That's already $1.5 million right there. That's not including.
They ain't done.
That's not including the $3 million they took from the $11 million of the HUD money that came to Rocky Mount. That's not including the money they took earlier this year of the $1 million of the HUD money that came here. They robbing Peter and they got Paul against the wall with their hands in his pockets.
They ain't paying Paul.
They stealing everything that ain't welded to the concrete. But here's the deal. Nowhere in the budget that they passed was there money for police officers who are underpaid and undermanned. There's a shooting just about every week in the city of Rocky Mount. No money for them. No money. And these people need more people to patrol these streets.
And let me come in there with that. I got so many friends in the city that don't like none of you guys. I get calls all the time.
All the time.
Let me tell you something, people. For this city to grow, public safety is the #1 key. Ain't no money going downtown. All that money you sitting downtown, $1 million, you should have started in the police department.
But it's going in their pockets.
But Rochelle, you came in here, we wasn't down 32 polices. We didn't have this many vacancies. So they're telling me you is messing up big time. And the police officer need to get $45,000 a year. They need to get more than what Wilson paying them. Because we got the most of the crime is in Rocky Mount. And you is not paying these guys. And then the traffic people is not getting paid. And then y'all talking about blame it on COVID. Now General still running. Hospital still running. How are these major Wilson Police Department still getting paid $43,000? They still do they got any vacancies? No. Farmville Police Department get paid more than Rocky Mount Police Department, and we got a bigger budget. Because you is allowing this. Rochelle, you the fault. You make the budget.
I can't blame it all on sis, man.
No,
she got some crap with her.
No.
She the fall girl. They put her in.
We don't care, but who makes the budget? And no matter what, she can always say no.
And then she gonna get fired.
Yeah, well, okay then. But she is blamed on her. You can't ride around. You can't ride behind them AKs and them Deltas and them sororities no more. Because the streets is coming.
Look, the thing is, Rochelle, you knew what type of dudes you was playing with. Rock told you.
Told her.
You the fall chick. They setting you up. You knew it when you came here. In the hut, look, when I was hustling back in the day, we used to have a creed. All money ain't good money. That money they giving you, when the feds come in, you're going down.
Oh, I got something to say. Hold this right quick. Rochelle, your contract come up. They ain't renewed it or none of that. That means if they don't renew it or talk about it, your contract automatically goes in for a couple more years. So when they going to talk about your contract with your raggedy tail self? When they going to talk about that? I want the city council teach. They watch you running around here picking up paper trash and all in the videos, all on the stage like P. Diddy.
Not P. Diddy.
When is you gonna make a move? When is
y'all
gonna vote on this lady? Last time that she tried to get a raise, y'all shot that down. So that tell me she ain't about that. She ain't got nothing coming from her. But when y'all gonna bring her up for her review, her annual review? When y'all gonna do that? All this race stuff you trying to put past this people, she come up with an annual review. When y'all gonna bring her up because she need to be going? If she stay around and y'all tell me y'all gonna hire her again, oh no, bro. That means y'all.
Well, they gotta fight for their jobs. Yeah. They talk about her. Yeah. They gotta fight for their jobs.
Y'all gotta get rid of her.
People sick of your thieves in there. We know y'all watching the videos. We know it. We know it. But y'all know y'all thieves, bro. And it don't make no sense. Some of the stuff y'all getting away with, I'm telling you, if they Google any other city council that done half of the stuff y'all done.
Y'all be locked up.
We got a dude in Philly that went to jail when he only stole a city councilman. He stole like $24,000. Y'all stole millions.
Millions every year.
And still stealing. It don't make no sense why y'all not locked up.
Y'all putting that money in them honey bun cakes. Put it in Blanche's. You put it in Andre Entertainment. Right.
And what?
And Blanche. Honey bun cakes. Ruben make them honey bun cakes. He make them good honey bun cakes.
How you know?
You know like strawberry shortcake covers where they drop no honey bun cakes off. You know?
Honey bun cakes?
Ruben can make some good honey bun cakes. Yeah, that's what the people say. You know? I don't eat honey bun cakes though.
I don't know. I will never know. They will never put no special sauce on my honey bun. Nothing. I'm good.
You get some cold water.
Nah, bro. You gonna need more than cold water.
Well, what I'm trying to say now though, they took down the monument. It cost them $280,000 to do everything in the monument. And the Black Action Committee got $30-some thousand. Then the Black business
Business initiative
ended up getting $30-some thousand. So that's $350,000
that they gave
these regular organizations. And the police department is missing 32 police. And the sanitary worker can't get no money, no raise.
No work.
Well, Ruben said, I'm going to vote on my son every time he needs some money.
He ain't say that.
He can come to Daddy Bank, the City Rocky Mountains, my bank.
He ain't say that, man.
Oh, that was basically he told me he gonna vote. He basically said he gonna vote, for his son to get some money one time.
Well, it makes
it's on TV.
It makes no sense that we can't get that kind of money in none of the 7 wards, not even 30,000, but they pass it off to a councilman's son to put some crap on the ground about end racism. Something wrong with that. You know, and then you talking about and also in the city budget, they put another $50,000 in services for youth, American Male Initiative, 50,000, but they ain't put 50 in the wards. We know where that money went. Then Ward Day events with your city councilman, $50,000. You have to pay to have a day with your ward leader. $50,000 going to a day for you to chill with your ward leader. You got to pay your tax dollars. It makes no sense to me, man.
It don't, because they got a group of people, and then my man Troy Davis. Look here, bro. I'm gonna tell you, he used to go with my daughter and everything. I don't care what people say about Troy, what I have said about Troy, but if Troy called me for anything, I'm coming. I look at that guy like a little brother. He's a very intelligent brother. No matter if he did business with Ruben there, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's his personal business. That's his business or whatever. Whatever going on with that city council and stuff, with him and Rochelle, it need to go on. People need to know what's going on. And, he told me some things, but I'm not going to put it out there. But all I can say, y'all guys that sit on that city council, Mr. T.J. Walker, Troy Davis helped you get in there. He helped you. And then he told you at the city council, I'm telling the city council, we need to get her out. We need a vote on it today. And them calls that you talked to him about, Cooper Blackwell, you talking about, man, boy, I really want to say it, but I ain't going to say it. But y'all owe Troy Davis. Y'all owe him. Y'all owe him, TJ. You owe him. So you need right now, if you want the hood to respect you, because right now we don't respect you, bro. You better make a change for it today. You better make a change for it today. I don't care if you don't. But you can run around here acting like you Black Lives Matter, all that. But see, at the end of the day, it's every type of people that lives in the city. This ain't no black thing. This ain't no white thing. It's the right thing, man. Think about your daughter, everybody else's kid. Because if you let this go 10 years later, your daughter can go to school, something can happen to her. Because you had a chance to change the situation. But keep playing. God got something for you.
They don't care, man. They pretty much nailed it in the budget. When you look at the budget that they passed, no money for the police. You just had a shooting, last week? 2 shootings in 1 week, then another shooting, and then no money for the cops.
And the black police chief, he's doing a damn good job. But he'll do a very good job. He get those 2 soul brothers, chicken macaroni eating people out of there. And it ain't funny, but it's the truth, man.
Chicken.
Our police,
I love my chicken.
Our police.
What the chicken ever do to you? Chicken ain't do nothing to you,
our
man.
police officers, man, they cry every day, and I talk to all the whites and black. They are hurting, man. They don't even want to be on the police department, man. They ain't got no protection, man. The kids got bigger guns. Police got small guns compared to these kids out here. And then y'all got a what you call it with kids hanging out, a curfew that y'all don't even force. Any kid that's 16 years old is hanging out on the weekdays, 11 o'clock, on Friday, 11 o'clock. If he ain't got no ID, they can snatch him up, take him to the police department. They not enforcing that. A lot of that can get a lot of this crime off the street. A lot of young kids out here, 2, 1 o'clock at night, 17 years old, and getting into stuff while the police can stop a lot of this stuff, but they undermanned. Y'all got police officers stopping people with speeding tickets, sitting up there on Western Boulevard, sitting up there stopping everybody, but y'all 32 police down. We need you patrolling. We don't need you to see who's speeding right now. Y'all down. We need to see, because when you stop a person, 9 out of 10 crimes are committed because you stopping people speeding. Come on, brother. Y'all got to do like.
Well, all I'm going to say is another thing, sanitation workers. I got a day that they come through like everybody else where they pick up your trash.
I'll tell them a story about you used to be a sanitation worker.
I got them put it on blast.
Yeah.
So, but they pick up, they didn't get it my day. They got my stuff the day after.
On their day.
Yeah, but see, I get it though. Because to them dudes, I did that work before. I worked doing sanitation before. So trust me, I feel your pain, bro. I know what it's like. I've been out there when it's hot as fish grease. They take the horses off the street, but the trash gotta still come up. I've been out there when it's cold and your damn hands is freezing and you study loading up that trash and you gotta be out there in the elements. I did that work. I drove the trucks. I did all of that, bro. So I feel you. And I know what y'all going through. And it's crazy that you gotta sit here and deal with a city that will not pay you a fair wage. You don't have a union, which is crazy because you need one. You know what I mean? Even if y'all gotta holler at them brothers in Raleigh, something gotta go down. Because there's no way in the world this trash can get picked up without y'all. I feel you, bro. I've done this work. I was out there in the cold. When you putting on layers of clothes, you could barely move, and you gotta put that trash in the truck. I've been there, I've done that, bro. I done worked hard. That is hard work. And for y'all to not make the money that y'all should be making, it's ridiculous. I've done that. Especially, can you imagine in the summertime, it's hot, blazing out here.
Trash stinking, you come home, your wife,
yes.
like, ooh.
And you got it, and that trash gotta come off the ground.
Woo.
You gotta work. Hey, bro, I respect y'all. I commend y'all, bro. You get your hat. Hey, I ain't got no hat. I'm bald head. Tip your hat, Rock. Hats off to y'all brothers, man. I give y'all utmost respect.
Hats off to the police.
That's right. Police, too.
Oh, man.
Y'all, too, y'all catching it out here. And it don't make no sense.
And your city manager, she can either in all of this, all she got to do dip in the general fund and make this money so y'all can be well, stay with your family, everything. That's why I don't respect her, because y'all got families. You're out here in COVID, bringing that stuff back to your kids.
Yep.
And she don't want to give y'all wages, especially the garbage people. You out there in COVID, messing with this trash, unsanitary stuff and all that, and she don't, man. Hey, everybody in the city, next time you vote, don't vote for nobody on that city council. Vote for the other person.
Somebody
and we can make it happen. Then the city be taken care of for real people.
And nobody anybody that Andre and them promoting don't even deal with it.
And guess what?
Because he gonna follow suit. That's
what?
why they bring
him
in.
Guess what, Petey? Guess what, people? I said, Petey. Guess what, people? This is what else you do. If they can't change nothing in the city, don't support downtown. And they ain't talking
nobody
about
supporting it.
I'm just saying, don't even spend your $2 over there at Blanche's, at the bakery place.
What about them honey joints?
None of that stuff downtown.
Joints?
That's how you run them out there. The honey buns.
All that's going to do is make them steal more money from the taxpayers.
They won't get paid. They either get caught.
Yeah.
They either get caught, but that's...
But see, I don't know how it is down here. Even before COVID kicked in, what we was dealing with up north was behind that truck or dealing with that truck, a lot of workers was getting what's called upper respiratory infection.
Woo.
even though you had a mask, somehow that stuff still gets in your body and it messes with your respiratory system. So some of y'all that might be going through medical problems and you don't know what it is, tell them doctors to check you out. You might get upper respiratory infection.
Don't go to OIC though. You better go to UNC.
Oh hell no! Don't
they gonna write it off. And this is another thing. This is how I tell you they fake. Andre, it's time for you to get your walking shoes on. The sanitation worker need your help. NAACP, Miss Iris, all y'all over there that y'all connect to the NAACP. This is time y'all march out for the sanitation workers now. Ruben, Carmen dancing. It's time for y'all march out for the police department.
Hey, listen, we already know that's not gonna pop.
We know, but that's what they're supposed to do, people.
But you know it's not gonna pop.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Again, people, if you really want to take action, stop standing behind the camera. And I applaud that brother from sanitation that came to City Council.
Strong black man.
Yo, man.
Strong black man.
Appreciate you, fam.
Strong black man.
Appreciate you, fam.
Strong black man. He stood up.
The thing is, again, it's time to stop sitting around hiding behind these podcasts and memes and all that on Facebook.
That's right.
It's time to make this pop. If you don't have a problem with getting a sign, creating a sign, and marching in front of this downtown area, requesting that these clowns be out, 215-796-8429. It's time for Toonie to go and the other 4 clowns who brought her in here. And the other 4 clowns who felt like it was okay to spend $70,000 of taxpayer dollars to go on a resort and bring other people, 50 people, to come and party on your dollar when a lot of y'all can't even afford to take your own family on vacation.
You know what I'm saying, Mean Gene? it's hell battling the 4 horsemen. When you got to battle Ric Flair's Andre Knight, Telly Blanchard is Ruben Blackwell, Arn Anderson is T.J. Walker, Ole Anderson is Richard Joyner, but J.J. Dillon,
who's that?
Rochelle Small Torn, Jimmy Crockett Foundation, that is Jerry Rose. It's hard to beat them, but then they call in the Road Warriors.
Oh,
that's us.
That's
us, baby. We take on anything. We a 4-on-4 match, 2-on-2-on-4. It don't make us a difference.
At all.
It don't make a difference. You got to be fought for this too. What's going on in that city council? All these sexual allegations that's going on in there with the city managers and the managers and asking for sex and all that type of stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody trying to get some coochie?
Yeah, some booty. You know, you ain't gonna hide.
Stop it.
You ain't gonna hide along. You know, city manager and assistant city manager. Y'all ain't gonna hide long. This thing is out there. Y'all have been investigating. You know, and them city councilmen know that. T.J. Walker answered them questions. Andre answered them questions. Rochelle answered them questions. What is it? Richard Joyner? You know, answer those questions. It was sisters in the black community has sex allegations against them. That's why people in the city don't want to work for y'all no more. Y'all threaten people's jobs and all that type of stuff. See, it was the white people 20 years ago in 1900. But this is the year 2000, the 20th century. Ain't nobody going for that, brother and sister. You know, y'all need to get y'all act together.
Hold it, man. Hold it. Somebody that's in there was asking for coochie. They tried a sexual harassment, John.
Yes, they is.
Wow.
The young lady don't even want to come forward. Scared she's gonna lose her job. I know everything.
And them calls do be coming in, though.
I know everything.
Wow.
That's why it's word on the street. I say it when nobody don't say it, I say it. But Deacon Andre and all you pastors out there, you know.
NAACP president and all this other.
The Black Action Committee, Y'all know what's going on. Y'all won't help your black sisters.
What's up with the NAACP who does absolutely nothing?
Nothing. Mr. Andre Knight.
They do a lot for black people.
Do a lot.
Bullshit. Oh, damn.
A
Something.
lot.
I had to sneeze
But
on
what's
that.
up, Mr. Andre Knight? You know what's going on with the sex allegation. It's time for you to march. What is that? I'm bossed and all that. I can't tell. Help your people out. That was a sister with those allegations. If she come forward, she might lose her job. But I will sue you. I'll sue you. And y'all know this. The white people know. The white people can't say nothing. They want us to take care of our own mess. And we can't take care of our own mess because you got blacks taking up for blacks doing wrong. And one more thing before I get off to say. Y'all are so disrespectful. The ones that try to make up that Gregb committee, Lord Watkins, I hold you accountable. You get passed in 28 names and grandchildren on the committee. The people that did the work in the Gregb, whites and black, we didn't have no offering that we want to be on the committee. Y'all didn't even ask them. Y'all went about there and got everybody that's 65 and up to put on the committee.
They ain't gonna get out there and pick up a piece of trash.
Piece of paper. Ain't gonna pick up a twin. Y'all didn't see none of you out there.
So they wasn't out there when the work was being done.
No.
Wow.
Only one was out there, and I'm gonna be real. T.J. Walker, Richard Joyner, Sandy Roberts, Lyle Dorcher, couple police officers, Officer Bunt, couple sheriffs came out, couple police officers came out. But Ruben, he was missing. Andre was missing.
No.
Nehemiah Smith was missing. These the ones that talk junk, but they weren't missing. Nehemiah Smith got a deacon that went to the church over there where he preached at. His grave sits out there with vines, leaves, and everything. He said him and his people weren't coming out there.
Wow.
Because we're white folk. Let's get a white folk. Let's get a white folk. That's what Nehemiah Smith said. And it hurt my soul to see him to preach all this, but you ain't gonna come out there. And this man, a deacon that was at that church for years, put in work. His grave is out there. You need to buy him a new headstone. Y'all forget you can't help. You say you got a new Camaro now. Where you get that money from? And that $20 you owe me for the last 8 months, I get my $20. You got a new Camaro now with 38 tabs. I need my $20. Pastor, I don't need that going to collection plate. I need my $20 for real.
Well, hold up, man. I just want to say, people are trying to change the narrative of what's going on with the $70,000. I'm going to say it and then I'm going to slide it to my man Rock to put the lid on this thing for the day. Look, people, you got people running around here talking about, well, the only thing they really see wrong is that the city council didn't put out how much they spent and before the news got it. No, that's not the narrative. The point is, these crooks went and spent $70,000 of taxpayer money to party like it's 1999. They took other people with them. Come on, man. They didn't spend that much 2 years before that. When Wilson hasn't had one of those retreats in 15 years. Why do Rocky Mount let these cats get away with it? Let's put a stop to it. Again, my number is 215-796-8429. Hit me up. If you're not scared to go downtown and protest, get a sign saying that these bums need to be out, hit my jack up. Let's make it happen.
Don't call me no more. But check this out. Before we get off the air, I agree with Greg. You know, we need to protest. We need to stand up. All white, black, Mexican, whatever we want to do. Let's protest. We've been slaves to these guys for too long. Everybody's slaves to these guys, the citizens. At first, it's the citizens, then them, and not them, then the citizens. That's where they got it messed up at. Y'all can find us on YouTube now. We're not posting no more on Concern City, 25 Hood News, because they don't post our stuff. They got moles inside who they gonna pick for, who they gonna put up there and all. We ain't with all that. We gonna just come to YouTube. We just want to get the information out. And Archie Jones, like I said, you the human relation guy. You a big part of this. So you need to be held accountable too. And I will be down to see you about that police stuff that will happen. I ain't heard from you nothing. You ain't gonna get away from me. The next thing that we find some of this stuff funny as we go along talking about, cause we don't want to cry. We make jokes and everything, but I'm for real, dog. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to go. For real. All jokes aside, you got to go. I don't care who the white people like, who the black people like. You got to go. Your ass got to go. That's my first time cussing, and I'm glad. But you got to go, man. I can't keep running. Y'all running around here, you eat hors d'oeuvres one day with the white people, then you eat chicken and barbecue the next day with where you going to be at, bro? Because, I can't take this. Everybody's supposed to love each other. Everybody. But what I got to say, get!
Yep.
Word on the street with who? Sam Rock and who?
Gregb. Yup.